Shalom. So earlier today, I was doing some Bible study and I was led to Exodus 20 and Deuteronomy 5. Those are actually the two places in the Old Testament where you can find the list of the Ten Commandments. And yes, I know that Yeshua did sum up the Ten Commandments into two. The first being love Yahuwah with your entire being. The second is to love your neighbor as you love yourself. However, what Ruach HaKodesh was talking to me about was how before we become a child of the Most High Yah, we tend to look at him as this extremely detached, tyrannical monarch that floats in the sky and has no relationship with the things that he's created. He's just there handing out rules, and he's like, if you don't follow these rules, I'm going to send you to hell. Like, that is how, unfortunately, a great deal of us, many of us look at him. But when you become his child, you see him from a whole different perspective. You see him like you do a parent. And for instance, I am a mother. I have rules and standards and morals that I teach my son. And I don't teach my son these things because I want to be like, aha, I'm big and you're small, and listen to me because I'm your mom. Or do as I say, not as I do. Something that I used to hear all the time as a child. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Mama. I love you. But anyway, so it's not for those reasons. I do these things because I want to protect him from the things that I know will try to come and harm him if he doesn't listen. Even in Proverbs, it talks about listening to the wisdom that your parents give you because it'll save you from a lot of troubles in the future. So if us not even being as powerful and all-knowing and loving and compassionate as Yahuwah know to give these good things to our children, how much more do you think he gives them to us? Especially like when you think about the first two commandments. You know how we're not supposed to have any gods above him, and we're not supposed to make any graven images. What if it wasn't because he didn't want us, he wanted to just have us to himself, but what if it was because he knew that doing those things opened doorways to the kingdom of darkness to have hold over us? It was a way for the kingdom of darkness to have access to us. Basically us giving the authority to the kingdom of darkness to come in and wreak havoc in our lives. And he was like, don't do these things. But he's telling us not to do these things because he knows that the kingdom of darkness is waiting to torment us by us doing these things and opening these doorways to them. I mean, it's just something to think about. Like, he is a father. He's the father to those who have given their life to Yeshua HaMashiach and been adopted into his family via the spirit of adoption, which is Ruach HaKodesh. So as your father, once you give your life to Yeshua, as your father, he's not giving you rules and regulations because he just wants to keep you from having fun and all this stuff. He's trying to protect you the same way our earthly parents try to protect us. And if you are someone that did not have that type of earthly parent that put those rules and regulations out there to protect you, I am so sorry you had to go through that. But guess what? You have a Father in heaven that will do those things that your earthly parent never did. And if you had to be the parent for your parent, again, there is a God that sits in heaven that is waiting for you to give your life to him so that he can be the father to you that you never had, the parent to you that you never had. I'm trying to tell you, he's out here protecting his children, yo. Okay? Okay. I love you guys. Shalom Aleichem.